What's going on, guys? Blissful 800 here, otherwise known as Bliss, and today we're doing something a little different. So if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Bliss. This is my 2011 Yamaha FZ8. Now, the previous videos that we had talked about were how to ride a motorcycle, how to get started with the basics, what to do when you're starting, how to handle the bike, what the bike does, all that sort of stuff. So now this video, we're going to talk about a few different things. We're going to talk about what is the best beginner bike for someone to start on in the year 2024. Now, I know that this video has been beat to death many different times before. A lot of people that may come to motorcycles have come from a background like me, where you came from dirt bikes and such, so you were familiar with having the use of a clutch, a throttle, all of that sort of stuff. Now, a lot of people are brand new to the whole experience, and that's fantastic, and there are plenty of bikes that we're going to talk about that are great for that. So without further ado, let's jump into the best beginner bikes for someone that is completely new to motorcycles. Now, there's going to be that one person in the comment section that goes, well, I started on a 1000 and I never had any problems. I started on a 600 race bike, I never had any problems. Look, not everybody is going to have issues starting on a leader bike, but the problem is, just like with any other hobby that you do, when you start off brand new on something that is not as suited for you, you're going to develop bad habits. When you develop these bad habits, you're not going to be able to break those habits when you move on to bigger and better things. Now, that being said, the #1 best starter bike that anybody can start out with is a Kawasaki Ninja 400. They have ABS, they have very low torque delivery, which allows you to get very familiar with the bike, very comfortable, and they are not super heavy, so they allow you to kind of practice, get used to throwing around 400 pounds, and they teach you the very good basics. Now, if you're looking for something a little less aggressive in terms of sport bike, you can do the MT-03, you can do the Kawasaki Z400. If you're looking for something more naked, if you're looking for something a little more cruiser, the Honda 300 or the Honda Rebel 300 is going to be the one that I would suggest because of Honda reliability. It's going to be a fantastic bike. Why do I choose these bikes? #1, ABS. These bikes all come with ABS if you get a newer year. I believe it's like 2014 and above. I'm pretty sure all came with the ABS. And ABS is wonderful because it helps you learn how to stop without locking your brakes up. For those of you that have ridden dirt bikes, you know that if you grab the front brake a little too hard, you're going to flip end over end and it's going to be terrible. So having ABS is super important. It allows you to get out of sticky situations without putting any of your life in danger. Any of those other bikes that I listed are going to be just fine beginner bikes, but they all are parallel twin cylinders, so they have very low torque delivery, but they still have plenty of power when it comes for just daily commuting. Man, I am so winded. I haven't talked this much in a long time. Holy crap. There she is over there. Can you see her? Can you see her peeking around over there? Loving it. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Now we're going to talk into group #2 real quick. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time in it because this group of people knows how to ride a motorcycle. They know how a clutch works. They know how all that works, but they don't want to start on the 400s. They don't want to start on the smaller bikes. You want to jump into something a little more aggressive, but nothing that's a leader bike or anything like that. These bikes are going to be torque monsters, okay? Anything that's over a 500 or over a 500, excluding 600s because those are a whole different breed in themselves. But these bikes are going to be absolutely insane when it comes to torque. So you're going to have to be manageable on throttle capabilities and everything else. So the first bike that you're going to want to look at is going to be the MT-07. Now that bike is a torque monster, but it has so many different electronics on it that it would not allow it to put you in any danger unless you were stupid enough to do so. Meaning they have wheelie control, they have different rider modes, they have all of this different stuff to keep you safe while still allowing you to have a much faster bike than, say, the MT-03. On the flip side, you have things such as the Kawasaki Z800. If you're looking for more of a naked style, you have the Honda CB650R. That is also another naked style. You can do this Honda CBR 650R. That's going to be more of a sport bike style. Anything that's kind of in between the range of a 650 and an 800 is going to be perfect for somebody looking to jump back into motorcycles or jump from dirt bikes into something a little more street oriented. Now, when you're talking at getting a 600, like a Kawasaki 636, otherwise known as the ZXXR, or if you're getting a Honda CBR 600, any of those sort of things, I would highly recommend against it until you are very comfortable and familiar riding a motorcycle. Once you get to the point where you're very familiar and very comfortable with riding a motorcycle, then I would jump to those bikes, because those bikes are a master of their own. Even this bike, even the 2011 SG8 that I ride, was kind of a lot for me to jump up to, because it is a 4-cylinder with a very high RPM limit, and they can be pretty scary when not taken care of properly. We'll do another video separately later on down the line when we get to leader bikes and 600s to talk about the different ones that you're going to want to look into when you get to that point. But for now, we're just going to leave you guys with those. Now, hopefully this did help you in making a decision on your first or second bike. And if it did, please leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know what you decided to roll with, what kind of bike you got, what color, what year. I want to know everything that there is to know, because I want to know that I helped you guys out today. With that being said, be sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe if this video did help you out in any way, shape, or form. And remember, I am Blissful 800, otherwise known as Bliss. I want you guys to stay safe, practice your maneuvers, and remember, life is bliss. Stay safe, guys.